Oh, my bad. Hey, YouTubers, it's yours truly, T So Nice, aka Tammy. Well, anyway, I had a long day at work. I was tired. Got home, got comfortable and stuff. So I decided, well, hey, why not come on and make me a video? So here I am. What's my topic about? Everything. Let's talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it. I don't care. Because sometimes people need to just get stuff off their chest. So it ain't gotta be no big deal. Get whatever on your mind you want to get out, get out. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get mine out. Not necessarily gotta be, bad. It could be something good, exciting. You gotta tell somebody. Shit, can't keep everything to yourself. You go crazy. Gotta open up to somebody. So hey, let's talk about what I have to talk about. Okay, y'all already know, so don't be acting like you don't know. You know me. You watch my videos, you already know. Okay, look, I'm saying it like I got a whole bunch of people watching me. Ain't nobody on here watching me at all. Y'all know I be tripping, but I just realized if I pull my, you know, laptop back some and I sit back, you can see, because it's gonna look dark anyway because my walls is not white. They're like a real kind of like a bluish, grayish color. I see a lot more blue than gray, but it look like they mixed those up together and got some form of unique color. Y'all ain't gotta do what I do, but I gotta smoke my damn cigarette, okay? Well, I started at my new job. Okay, I don't even know. I didn't tell y'all the story. Okay. Well, I was living in a house that has more people in it than what I'm living now because I live by myself. So, after, the lease and stuff was up, it's time for everybody to go their separate ways. So, we did, and I got this place. But by me having this place, meaning that I had to leave the job I was at because I wasn't making enough money and I couldn't do the job, so performing at one point the way I was performing because I re-injured myself because I overdid it and not listening to my body. Okay. So that's what happened. So that meaning I couldn't work the hours I was working anymore, you know, and I had to cut my hours. So by that happening, I can't make that. I didn't bring home that much money, and we got paid every week, so I didn't bring home that much money. So when I got my new place, you know I had to find me a job that I could make more money, because at the end of the day I just want the money to keep the bills paid and stuff, and so I can get my business up off the ground, and invest that in my business still while keeping my bills paid. So I wanted to invest in my business. That's the only reason why I'm working. So I got to make the money because now I got more bills because I have my own place. Um, and I don't mind it at all because it's not like I'm way above my head, but I like my apartment I have. I live in a very nice neighborhood. I love all my neighbors, but who don't love Tammy? But anyway, so meaning I had to leave that job and go to another job, which was a warehouse job because the first job I was working at was at a restaurant, customer service. So the second job I went and I worked in a warehouse, and it's a cool job. I love the job, I love the job. And it wasn't hard work at all. But the thing of it is, it was in the next town over. And not by me not being even close to the other side of the town where I live get there, I lived on the live further in to the town that I live in, I'm from. So, meaning instead of taking about, it take me probably about maybe 20, it could take me like 25 minutes to get to work. Yeah, there and back and stuff. So I went in at in the evening, like 5 o'clock. So meaning I wouldn't get off until like 3:30 in the morning. So as you know, and coming home, I was like real tired. It was like several times, I was almost fell asleep behind the steering wheel. So and when that happened, it was already stuff, prior to that that's making me feel like, this job, I love this job, but I can't be at this job, you know, because I couldn't drive home that night because one day I might really just fall asleep, you know, and then it's a job that pays you get premiums every week, like an extra $5 added onto your pay, but the thing is, you gotta come to work every day, and every day, and you gotta clock in on time for your breaks. You know, and you get an extra $5 an hour added on to your regular pay. So instead of getting paid $11, well, I was getting paid $11. That's like $10 an hour plus an extra dollar for working at night. Now, if I go to work every day, clock in on time for my breaks, they'll give me an extra $5 an hour added on to my already what I get paid an hour, which would equal up to $16 an hour. So that's how I got my $16 an hour. And it was okay for a little while, but it was the gas, and it wasn't the long hours because I liked it those hours. I'm usually up at that time anyway, so it's pretty cool. Then I can come home, I get home about like 4:15 and stuff, still go to sleep, wake up around about 9, 10 o'clock, get my morning day going and stuff, and still networking. I stay networking. I'm always networking. So that's what I do. But on top of that, if I miss you know, one day out of that week, or if I clock in maybe 5 minutes late for break or getting on a clock, then they're going to take that $5 an hour a day away. Not for the whole, you miss your whole premium for the week, which would drop you back down. That would drop me back down to $11 an hour because I wouldn't get that $5 an hour, and they take away for the whole week. Now I know they reasoning by doing that is about making sure, why go to work for $11 an hour when you can get 16. So I understand that it's get people to come to work, and make sure they be there on time. You know, it is what it is. But everybody that, works down there is grown. So they're gonna come to work if they want to come to work. And if they don't want to come to work, they're not gonna come, regardless of how much you pay an hour. So I really didn't like that, but it didn't matter to me because I'm always early when I go to work. Because I feel like being on time is late. So I'll be there early. And I'm not the type of person that can just get there and go straight to work. No. Okay. I gotta put my stuff down, get it together, whatever. Maybe smoke me a cigarette. It give me enough time. I might get there like maybe 30 minutes early. So by the time I get there, I use the bathroom, check myself over, smoke me a cigarette. Yep, smoke me a cigarette, and maybe eat something if I want to. If not, I go around talking to folks because that's what I do. I talk. Anyway, so, but I always got that 16 because I would rather, if I'm going way out there to work and back that time of night, I'm going to make sure I make $16 an hour. You know, I want that money, and it was okay money, except I ain't had no dependent. So, they taking like 200 and some dollars out my check a week because I get paid every week. So I'm like, God dang, y'all hitting me hard now. Let me go back and take these W-2 form, put me a dependent down there. For real, because you got that taxes tearing my ass up. But no, it is what it is. There's just more I could get back at the end of the year, which probably where I'll need it the most because all that is going to go into my business. And I'm just trying to, get over the little rough patches. Ain't nothing in the way or nothing or bad. It's just, it takes time. So I'm patient. Yeah, I ain't just now started this. Heck, I done started this about 2 years ago, and everything, gonna fall in place because I steady do my research and it's mine. And I can do whatever I want to do with it because it's mine. It's my business. So, and I take my time. I can't go how fast people want me to go. And that's another thing. Don't let people tell you how to do you. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, when they're telling you things that they did is based off, what got them on or what got them where they are. You see what I'm saying? And what's for them is not for you. What's for you is what's for you. You know what I'm saying? So that may be good and well because that's what they did and it worked for you and that's good and I'm happy, but that's not for me. And it took me a long time to realize that my thoughts and ideals and decisions was good because I always, thought more someone else was telling, say go about anything, this type of way and it sound better than mine. But every time I try to do things the way other people say I should do it, it don't go right. And it took me a minute, because at the time I was young. I'm trying to, figure this out or whatnot. So I made my mistakes, but I learned from them. And I tell everybody, I make plenty of mistakes, but I don't make the same mistakes twice. Okay? I don't. I learned from it, and that's not going to happen again because when it happened, I didn't feel good about it. I didn't like it, and I don't ever want to have to go through that again to make me say, I'm not going to make the same mistakes twice. So I had to learn and realize, why am I listening to these people when I pretty much can think for myself and know what's good for me? Like, I would think other people know what's better for me than I do. And I had to realize that, shit ain't going my way or how I want it to go in my life because I'm not having trust within me to know that I can make better decisions and take my life in the direction that I want it to go. Because right now I'm going in the directions they want me to go because they're telling me how to be me by using their life as an example. But I don't want your life. I want my life. So I had to learn. And it didn't take me long to learn. And once I learned it, I always say, this is what I'm going to do. This is this is the way I'm going to do it. So I really had to, learn that because I was like, things is just not working out. I'm in these damn situations and I'm not blaming no one because I had the right to say yes, go along with it or not to. I chose to because I didn't have enough faith within me. So I'm never going to make any excuse about any mistakes that I've done in my life. I'm going to own it like a woman. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to grow from it. And I'm going to be able to tell the next person that you can too. Because everybody's going to make mistakes their whole lives. Some may be bigger than the others. Some may just be little, but you're going to make mistakes, but it's okay. Long as you learn from it. You can't keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over again and wondering what the hell is going on. You is what's going on because you keep going through this cycle and you ain't even realized it. That's why you keep going through it. But it is what it is. We live and we learn. Some get it, some don't. Some people are scared to change. They feel like they'll lose something if they change. But why are you thinking about what you're losing when you can really think about what you're gaining? You got to change for the better. Now, if you're going to change for the worse, now you got problems. Okay. We can take that, but that's another whole, talk right there, and I can't go there because I'm focused on positivity. Okay. That's what we need. We need positivity. And that means no matter what bad situation you in, you try to find a brighter side to it. You don't let the darkness take you under. Okay? Don't let nothing or anybody change who you are. Not even life. Life gonna whoop your ass every chance it get, but you better come out swinging. Okay? You don't give up. That's how you beat life. You know, you don't give up. You live into, I would rather live and die when a good Lord is ready to take me than to die of anything else in this world. Okay? We all would like that. All of us don't get that, unfortunately, you know? But who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want that? So my thing is, you take control of your life. You live, you own up to your mistakes. You learn how to apologize. It's okay to tell someone you're sorry. You're not going to look like the punk. Matter of fact, you're going to look like the one to say, okay, you know, you're the real one. But if you're going to see yourself as a punk, then that's what you're going to get. That's how people are going to treat you, because that's what you would show through your actions. And you're not that. So people need to like really put their pride aside sometime. Okay. Some of us, majority of the time, but you need to like just tell your pride, like, you know, sit down, chill, you know, give me a minute, because you just ride me right now, you know, and believe in yourself. Give yourself a chance. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no one else in this world to believe in, you got yourself to believe in, and you got to believe in you. I had to start learning to believe in me, because I didn't. I had very low self-esteem, you know? I was always a person that's good. I'm a people's person. I talk to anybody or anything, but there's still, you know, my dark past of my life that I went through, you know, and stuff like that. But I had to not let that change who I am. I'm going to still be me no matter what. I ain't changing for you or nobody else. I know how to act accordingly. Don't ever get it twisted. You know, I can do that all day, but I'm still going to be me with it. Nothing is going to change who I am. Either people accept it or they don't, and they don't even have to think about it, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that got to get up and look at my face in the mirror. Yeah. I don't want, it's better to have your mistakes done yourself than to have your mistakes done because of somebody else. You know, maybe what they say about what they did, how persuasive they can be or whatever. No. So, you know, no. It's like, if I got to do time, I'm doing time because of me, because of the ones I love, because I wanted to do that, not because someone persuaded me to do something I know, you know, I shouldn't be doing. Me having control of my life. And that's the best feeling you could ever want. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to you know, realize that. But it's okay though, because everything you do in life is a learning lesson. You know? Everything you do in life is a learning lesson. So that's how I did it, you know? I did it. I owned it. I learned from it, and I kept it moving. That's why I don't make the same mistakes twice. You know? And it's another thing too that was about me. I talked about this one time before when it came to like single mothers. And I only say single mothers because I'm a woman. If I was a man, I'd probably say single parents or something. But I say that because I was a single mother. But I was a single mother because I chose to leave, you know, not because he left me or whatever. It's because I chose to leave. I no longer wanted to be with him, or, you know, and everything and all the stuff that we went through, because I had to set better examples for my kids. It wasn't, you know, no, it was just something that I refused to have to go through, you know, and put my kids through. And I couldn't have that. So I had to go. So I made the choice to leave. And it was very good. You know, I like that because it was healthier, because it wasn't healthy then, you know. So I had to go, and I left, and I took my kids with me, and I raised my kids. Yes, I put his ass on child support, but it was only one reason. That, first of all, I shouldn't even have to have no reason. I shouldn't have to put you on child support in the first place. But at the end of the day, I did not have her alone, and I'm not raising her alone. but it didn't work no damn way, because he paid child support when he wanted to. And I wasn't the one going to keep running back and forth to court with that. I said, fuck it. I got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to beg you for shit. I get out here, work, and I take care of him. But no matter what I did, I never stopped him from coming to see his daughter or for her to go see him. Matter of fact, I used to drive a little butt over there. Okay, because they have a relationship and I'm not coming between their relationship. My daughter don't know why me and her dad is not together. She always thought maybe we'll get back together. I said, that's not going to happen. And she's like, but I love my dad. And I said, he's a great father. He just wasn't a great boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? But he was a great dad. I'm not going to take that from him. He wasn't the best dad because he got on my nerve and he didn't do shit. He did shit when he wanted to. But because I had already made up my mind, like, I'm not finna run. He got like 8 more kids, maybe 9. I don't know. I miscount. But I was like, it's all good. I got this and shit. Did I struggle? Yes, I struggled, but it was okay because I'd rather go through any struggle that I went through. I appreciate because it was a hell of a lot better than a relationship I was in. So I struggled, but it was a choice I made. It was well damn worth it, Yeah, they grown now. She still talk to her dad. My son still talk to his dad whenever he chooses he want to. But that's on them because I've never told them not to talk to your dad. So, and I say there's a difference, and people always got something to say about single mothers, and I'm tired of it. Okay, yes, you have women out here that say they the mama and the daddy, but she shouldn't even have to feel that way in the first place. Okay, she should never had to feel that way in the first place. I never said I was the mama and the daddy, and I wasn't gonna say I'm the mama and the daddy because I'm not a man. I am a woman. So no, I'm the mother and their dad is their dad. So therefore, he's going to be a dad. Am I going to force you to be a dad? No. You're a grown behind person. Why I got to force you to do anything? Why I got to waste my life arguing, fussing with you when I could be doing better things to better myself? Making sure my kids have what they needed, making sure they were happy. I don't give a fuck about what's going on with you because I left you. I wasn't no scorned woman because I'm going to always believe in love. Always believe in love. I feel I'm going to always believe like there's someone out there for everybody. We just ain't looking in the right direction. Well, hell, I ain't even looking at all. Nope. Find a man? No. If I happen to come across a nice guy, then y'all give them conversation and see, what's going on. But I'm not necessarily looking for anyone to be in a relationship with. If it comes, it comes. If it don't, I'm good because right now, I just want to concentrate on what I'm doing now, and I don't want to be focused on anything else, but I'm still always open to have friends. Because I don't have the attention to put into a relationship right now because I got things I want to do and I want to focus on, and I don't want to, be in a relationship. But if someone come around, then it's okay. I ain't gonna say no. Maybe, depends, but it's all good. How they come at me. I'm a girly girl, but I do have a strong mind. And I have, I'm not an easy pushover, but I'm definitely a girly's girl. I like dressing up, going shopping, getting my nails done. I don't like putting gas in the truck, even though I have to, but I don't like doing it. It should be pissing me off for real. Gotta get out this daggone truck and go put gas in there. Then I gotta walk in and pay for it and shit. What happened to the guys that be out there that does that for you? Can we go back to that? Because I miss that very much. Talk about some self-serve. They always want somebody that got they do their job for them. You know what I'm saying? Like at the grocery store. When you don't go through the regular register, you go through the advanced pay part, ring up your own shit yourself. And I probably had my homegirl. She was like, I am not going through that. I was like, why? Because she said I don't work here. Yes, she did. And I said, you make very good sense. We don't work here. So why should we have to buy here and then ring up our own stuff? I don't mind. Because if it's shorter than standing in them long ass lines waiting on the damn cashier, and you folks put their stuff up there, I'd rather just go on and ring the shit up myself and get the heck on. That's me. But I don't care how long the line is, she ain't going there. I said, come on, I'll ring it up. Tammy, I don't do this. So we standing in a long damn line waiting on the cashier. Fine. But at the end of the day, y'all, if y'all don't want single moms to say this or say that about, your children or you're not being there, then baby daddies be there. Okay? And y'all men can't go out here judging a woman like if she have kids or if she don't have kids and will she be able to have kids or whatnot. Hell, half of y'all are y'all baby daddies. Y'all got more baby mamas than women now have baby daddies. For real though. Like seriously, y'all got all these baby mamas going on. And y'all want to talk about how many baby daddies you got. No, how many baby mamas do you have? Okay? Not how many I have. How many do you have? Shit. They got all these babies running around here and mess, and they want to go judging women because we're single moms and we got kids. New millennium women, they want to call it. No. It's not new millennium women. New millennium women is girls. These are girls. You know what I'm saying? They're not women yet. They're going to grow up to become a woman, but they're girls. I'm a woman. So let them, young girls, live their life, do their thing, and have fun, and stop judging them and comparing them to what you want a woman to do. You want this girl to be a woman, and because you want the woman in her, but you want the young girl. That don't make sense. Let her grow up on her time. And that go for you women too, who want to, go down there. You can't build a relationship with a young girl because she still got her, party ways in, and she's supposed to. It's a part of development. You want to settle down, don't go get a girl, get a woman. I don't get it. If you want to play the field, then get the girl. Get the girl. But don't be telling her lies because when we're young at that type of age, early 20s, we like shit. Very naive. And if it sounds good, we all for it. But they're gonna get their feelings all in it. And their feelings get hurt. So they're gonna wild out. When women retaliate, they gonna tolerate. They ain't gonna fuck you up because they know they can't fuck you up. They gonna fuck you up, but they gonna fuck you up in a way that you gonna be pissed the fuck off. She ain't gonna come hitting you. Some women do beat their men, but that's another story. I'm talking about these type of women that's finna fuck up your car, bleach your clothes, tear goddamn holes all up in your goddamn furniture, break your house up and shit, play on your phone. I'm talking about those kind of girls, the crazy girls. Yeah. Crazy. That's what she's gonna turn into, a crazy girl, because she's in love with her feelings. Okay. And as you being an older guy, you're playing on it and mess, and not that you're gonna be grown about it. You actually stoop to their level. So now you got both of y'all playing games and going off all on social media. Everything got to be on social media. So hell, I can't put my personal life on social media. I would not respect any guy that I'm with to, like, if you're going to social media, oh no, I don't do that, because my personal life is my personal life. And if I choose to share part of that, it's because I choose to share part of that. You know, as you know, when I speak of people, I don't say their names because it's not my place to do that. You know, they may not want certain shit to be out. So I don't say names. You know, I respect the person's privacy. They're not on social media. Maybe, maybe not. But if they're not, then I can understand why they wouldn't want that to happen. That's why I don't say names, you know. Because everybody knows somebody. Because somebody know anybody. No, how that saying go? I forgot. I'll think of it. Maybe, in fact, I might Google it because I'm not going to think of that mess. I'll be sitting up here mumbling all night trying to figure that out. But anyway, have trust in yourself and know that whatever, you know, whatever decisions you make in life is your own, not what somebody else tell you or how you feel about it. Trust in yourself to know that you can make a good decision for yourself. Don't listen to these people. Baby daddies. I would say men, but I'm gonna say baby daddies because half the baby daddies want to be out here damn complaining. My baby mama ain't gonna even let me see my kids. So God dang, go fight to see your child. If you're not willing to fight to see your child, then you don't deserve to see your child. Is your child not worth fighting for? And I'm not talking about going over there making trouble at her house. I'm talking about taking her ass to court, making sure you do the right thing so you can get visitation rights. Women are gonna fight you for their child. Okay? They're gonna fight you for their child. So why aren't you fighting for your child? You're not ready for that type of responsibility. That's why you're not fighting for your child. You want to come over there when you want to come over there. You want to half do when you want to do. Because if you don't want to do shit, you ain't going to do shit. That's why she got to put you on child support in the first place. If you do more, maybe that would not happen. You know? Come get your child on a weekend, every other weekend yourself. Why do someone have to tell you or make you do that? Go say, look, this is my weekend to chill with my child. And that's what I'm going to go do. Women, let them men take them children. Hell, you know your ass need a break. The hell. Sit up there, I don't know why. Because he got another girl. So what? Long as she's respecting my child and she respected me, then we're good. Because I don't want his ass. Because if it was, you wouldn't have him and he'll be over here with me. So I'm letting you, I'm all good, girl. What's your name? What you like to do? Shit, we could be good and everything. We ain't got to always baby mamas and goddamn, whether it's baby mamas or your ex-wife or nothing, the next girl, y'all ain't always got to be beefing. Because you done had this man. Now, if it's someone y'all knew, your friend, yeah, I can understand that. Okay? But if you ain't never known this girl and he just happy, y'all broken up now, you doing your thing, but he go get somebody and all of a sudden, oh, my child ain't going over there. What kind of shit is that? What that child got to do with what y'all got going on? Only time I can see a mother not allowing their child to see their father if he's an abusive father. Okay, because that's the only reason I would keep my children from their dad. If you're an abusive father, an abusive person, and you're abusing my child and you're neglecting my child, then hell no, my child not going over there. But because you got another woman now, I want to know who she is. If my child gonna be around her, yes. But so far as getting in the way of what they got going on, hell no. I don't have shit to do with that. Okay. That ain't my business. I don't care. I got my own shit going on because I damn sure don't want him in mine. So why the hell am I be in his? God dang it, if the feeling's still there and you still want him, then go god dang get his ass. But don't be making all drama and shit. If he don't want you, then let it go. Because you're stopping yourself from meeting the person that can be yours if you still try to fight over someone who don't want you. Fight over someone who done did you wrong, but yeah, you got to prove that you can get this man. Who you proving it to? And why would you want him? I never went backwards. Never, ever have I went backwards. When I broke up with a person, we was broken up. because it's something that's not working and I don't want to go through that with you. No, we cannot get back together if you're the same way and you have not changed. What the hell will I go through that again? No, that's not going to happen, you know? So y'all, why y'all not allow? Because he's not giving you no money, but shit, as long as he want to spend time with the child, he should give money. But god dang, if the father and the child have a relationship, why would you want to hurt your child for not allowing your child to see his father? You don't have to be with a person to be in their life. You know, y'all not together. That's y'all business. Why are you putting this child between y'all business, grown folks' business? Don't put children in grown folks' business. What y'all got going on, it didn't work out. Oh well. But ain't got nothing between the relationship of that child and that father. So y'all stop this shit because y'all giving them dumbass reasons and excuses as to why they can't goddamn pay child support or don't want to pay child support or take care of their child. Why? Because y'all not allowing them to see them. That's just crazy. That's not an excuse. So why give them a reason to have an excuse, to won't even make that type of excuse? That's never an excuse not to see your child or provide for your child. Y'all leave single mothers alone. Fuck that shit. If a man want to do, he gonna do. He gonna make time for what he want to make time for, and he gonna fight for what he want to goddamn fight for. So I don't care what nobody says. A lot of men out here going to court now fighting just to get visitation rights for their child. So you can't tell me that men can't fight. There's nothing y'all can do. You're going to allow this woman, your baby mama, to say you can't see your child if you love your child? Take her ass to court if you know you a good dad. Don't be out here trying to goddamn get a child to be spiteful and knowing damn well you're not going to take care of that child. Knowing damn well you're going to neglect that child because half the time the child might either be with your mama or someone you love and you're going to be still ripping around the street. Why do that? You're not hurting her. You're hurting the child as well as you're trying to get back at her. So if you're going to get your child, spend time with your child, love your child as you would do if y'all was together in the same home in a relationship. Just because you broke up, your relationship with your child should never change. You should never allow it to change. And a person that loves their child is never going to allow anything to come between it. That's why you got these men in this court fighting for visitation rights. So if you're not doing that, then don't cry me a river talking about God dang, oh, I don't see my child because my baby mama won't let me see my child. She crazy. Whatever. That's not an excuse. And I would not accept that. Go out here and goddamn fight with someone all up in your face. You'll fight for you. Who else would you fight for? Because you damn sure ain't fighting for your child. If you ain't seeing your child, maybe it's because you don't want to see your child. How about that? And using her as trying to want you back, making trouble in her life. It go either way. Y'all need to stop this shit. Those type of women, mothers, and those type of baby daddies, y'all need to stop your shit. Okay? Because both of you full of shit. You're putting kids in grown folks' business, y'all business, by trying to use the child as a tug of war and shit. You don't do that. If you want to go to court and fight over goddamn child support or fight over goddamn alimony, do that. But never stop that child from seeing his father. Never. If he ain't abusing him and he love him, don't do that. Stop it. It's not good. It's not getting back at him. It's hurting your child. Because now they're losing. Because y'all not together, they got to lose a parent. Why? How father and a mother not have to be together in order for the child to still have two parents in their lives. Okay? No one get tired of keep babying y'all asses like he ain't doing shit. It's you too. Those type of women that want to keep the child from his father. There's no good reason why a child can't have two parents in their life. 2-parent household. You ain't gotta be in the same household with me to come and spend time and be in your child's life. You can go get them from school. You can go to the games. You can go to PTA meetings or whatever it is. You can bake cookies. Come on now. You know, that don't make no goddamn sense. All these goddamn lame excuses and reasons why this child can't have 2 parents in their life. So it ain't even about you grown folks. It's about the child. The child, the only one that's getting messed up. So pretty soon he gonna die down. He gonna quit coming around doing this or doing that or anything. You're gonna go on with your life, still talking shit to your girlfriends about his ass whenever the subject come up. And the child gonna be stuck there growing up. You bashing in your daddy ain't this, your daddy ain't that. He ain't coming out. But when he was coming around, he was giving his ass a hard time because you was in your damn feelings. Now he just give up like, okay, whatever. You still ain't, you know, daggone well, you still got responsibility in this world. It ain't no, oh, well, whatever. Stop fighting her and take her ass to court. That's how you do that, okay? If you that good father. Not going in there for any other reason than to have the right to spend time with the child you claim you love. Not to manipulate your baby mama, your ex-wife, or whomever she is. Most likely, she's your baby mama. Okay? Don't use it to manipulate, to get back. When you get the rights to have visitation rights, you keep all of it, all the appointments. Never make a promise to a child and don't keep it. Okay? Never do that. That's not nice. A child does not deserve that because they didn't ask to be born. Don't tell me how much you love your child if you so easily to give up because you can't goddamn get no rights because you're too lazy to goddamn get up and do what it have to do to see your child. It's no excuse. I hear that all the time. Got reasons. My baby mama don't live down here. She and such and such. So what they got to do with you seeing your child? They got all kind of devices now where you can talk to your child on a daily basis, make plans and reservations, you know, to go up there to visit, make plans for you to go up there and get him to come down and visit. There's no excuse why you can't be in your child's life. As always, you got FaceTime. You got all these resources out here that can keep you in your child's life. Hell, if you ain't doing shit in the town you're doing, then you might as well uproot and take your ass in the town they're staying in. My mom, I did not grow up with my mom and my dad together. I grew up with my mom and my stepdad. But my dad was still in my life. And he didn't even live in the same town we was in. And I grew up with my dad. I went and visited him. I even went to school with him up there. Hell, when I graduated, I was living with him. You know? I was happy. I get to go back and forth, traveling, going places. Because girl, I was traveling. Okay. I was traveling, I was having fun, and I was living life, and I was young and I was free. You know, I ain't have nothing holding me down. So that's what I did. Hell, wherever I went, so did my grades. So what's stopping me from, like, you know, staying in one spot? But I always had my dad in my life. I just consider I was lucky because I had two dads. I had my biological dad and I had my stepdad. They all in my life since, you know, growing up. My mom tried to run from my dad and she was always the type to talk so badly about him, you know, but that was the experience that she went through. I wanted the chance to get to know my dad for myself to make my own judgment of him. Okay. I'm definitely a daddy's girl, you know, and everything. So, you know, it's like, you know, she still to this day ain't got nothing good to say about him, but I know my dad. Okay. And they both the same. They don't even realize it, but they both the same. But at the same time, Lord have mercy. At the same time, I made it my priority to get to know my dad. And he always found us. Wherever my mom went, he always found us, knocking on the door. I say, who is it? He was like, your father. Open the door. That's what he always said. They say, he just pop up and come get us. And we don't spend time up there, with him because he's from up north and my mom from the south. So it's go back and forth, head all the time. So I was never settled into one place because, I get tired of being where I'm at. I go with my dad. I get tired of being up there. Hell, I even went to go stay with my grandma and my auntie. My auntie in New Jersey, my grandma in New York, my dad in North Carolina, my mom here in Georgia. So I traveled around a lot. Hell, I went to stay with my sister at one point. She stayed in a smaller town, but it was okay. I had to get the heck on, I was like, it's time for me to go. So I went back up to the city. I was born in the city. I was born in New Jersey. And I remember growing up there a little while and stuff. I'm glad my mom came to Georgia because when I went back up there for the first time, I promise you, I was my very first time seeing a white Christmas. Yes, it was. And it was so beautiful. I loved it. What I didn't like and having to get out there in that hole and all that goddamn snow. I'm like, what you mean go to school? What am I wear to school? She come out here with these goddamn snow boots. All these kids walking to school out there throwing snowballs and mess. Heck no, I was not with that. I was cold. I hate being cold. And we got to walk to school. Because it wasn't that far. We'll go. It was fun when it ain't all that snow walking to school because we'll stop up there, at the little store they have on the corner or whatnot. Go in there and get us a bagel and a cup of hot chocolate. Walking to my girls, we walking to school or whatever, who I met up with along the way. Chit chatting and shit. And before we all go to class, they'll let you in and everybody's sitting in the lunchroom or something like that until the bell ring. Or whatever, and everybody's talking, doing their own thing or whatever, But I traveled, and my dad was always in my life, so I grew up with two dads, And he always made it his priority to see us, no matter what. Take care of us too. Shoot. So there's no excuse. All righty, I done worked all day. I'm tired, so I'm not gonna be on here as long as I normally am. But it was good to just talk. Sometimes I just be talking. I don't know, I guess because I stay here by myself or whatever. And it's good because I don't have to be dealing with people, like in my presence because I deal with people every day. So anytime I can have my downtime, I like to come here and I can get on here and I can talk about anything and it's all good. I don't have to pretty much interact unless I'm just in that mood, but I'm just tired today. So I'm going to cut it short and, hey, like anything, let's talk about it. Leave a comment, like, share, follow, all that good stuff. You know how they say it. I guess. I don't know. But subscribe. Yeah, there you go. Hit the goddamn notification bell. Make sure you like, share, and follow. Okay? I think there you go. But anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'll be back on soon.